Hello teacups, what's broom? Welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't been very frequent here in the uploads. I spent last week preparing my classroom, just decorating it and things, which took longer than you think it will. It always takes longer than you think it will. But I tell you, I am so happy I did, because we always have like a week before the kids come back where we prep everything. We do like a parents introduction evening. We do like lots of stuff. And we don't have as much time in the classrooms to prep as you would think we do, because mostly we're in meetings. We always do some kind of safeguarding training at the beginning. We've got some different programs coming into our English and math, like lots of stuff. And the way I was so relieved today, because my room was a little oasis of planning calm because I'd already decorated it. And it means that I can just appreciate the information in the meetings a bit more, because I'm not sitting there thinking, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. Like, they're less of an obstacle to my goals than they are usually. So really glad I did, but it was very busy. And if I'm looking a little bit ingrained from the day, that is why it's still rather hot outside. Although we did get some kind of weather warning, not a strong one, but just it gets reported in the news. We're expecting rain in these areas because, you know, last year we had a ton of rain and I told you it floods really easily. If we get rained out our first week of school, I will laugh myself sick. It's like, yep, just start as you mean to continue. But anyway, that's where I've been. That's what's been taking me so much time. I'm back because Foodie uploaded a grocery haul, which I'm always down for a grocery haul, and they're very easy to assimilate pieces of content because they're short, they're pre-recorded, it's pretty easy to go with. I did also watch the live, and we'll talk briefly about that before we do the react. I have been having trouble watching her lives recently. I've missed a few. I've done one or two just solely through Pulpy later on like the rewatch. And I've just found her particularly awful the last week, 2 weeks. Her reactor hating has been more pronounced than usual just because she's got very little else going on. And she is trying to drum up a little bit of drama, despite the fact there being a lot of competition in Go World right now. Because it seems like she's going to be traveling soon, maybe by the end of the week from the sound of it. I did see on Twitter that she was going to Morocco, or she had confirmed she was going to Morocco. I guessed Malaysia. I listened to the live while I was doing something else, so I don't know if she confirmed it or if it was actually just speculation. I heard about it on Twitter, so I'm not sure if that's 100% confirmed or not. But the biggest talking point by far in the live was, to the surprise of no one, her cat, Julia, was in heat 10 months ago. And when she got an injection to help her, a lot of us said there's no way. Now that she's gotten over the immediate inconvenience, there's no way she's actually going to take it to get spayed. And surprise, she didn't. She did claim that Julia had been vaccinated. I don't feel like I believe that. But she did try and hide the fact that Julia was in heat. Because she went down to the gym and then she got sick of being there and was just like, oh, fine, I'll admit it, and told us that the cat's in heat again. She then, of course, got angry at the chat that were like, hey, you're not being fair to that cat. You're bringing up the animal abuse again. And she's like, no, I love her. She's a princess. All the usual arguments, and then calling us all losers and whatever. Because, you know, we were taking it so seriously and a cat going into heat is completely natural and you should just blame God. And the point that she very much understood but would never admit to is that Julia is uncomfortable being in heat. We don't know her exact feelings, but it seems uncomfortable. And it was a completely preventable situation that you could have had a part in preventing had you cared to. Going into heat might be natural for cats, but they don't have to if you take the proper precautions, which you said you were going to and then didn't for 10 months. And it is 10 months. Foodie did make a few points during the live where she was like, oh, it was meant to be 10 months and then we had it done in October, so it's actually been a year. And I'm sitting here like, madam, it's August. It's August, that's 10 months. Don't you gaslight me with your counting. But apparently the cat can't have the shot more than twice, and this is the second time. So that may force her hand, or she may just get lazy again. She claims that she's going to take her to be spayed with the vet that gave her the shot after they come back from their travel, which again reinforces the idea that they're traveling really soon, because she said, you know, the shot should kick in by the time we leave. It only takes about 3 days, and they're going quite soon. She also had a little bit of a rant about people, I think, made a comment about someone coming in to break in to take the cats, and she was like, no, we're having the doorman keep an eye on it, and you know, you go to jail. It's very serious here. Crime is very low. They take it seriously. None of that's untrue, but I think the whole reason people were saying it, other than to just trigger her, because she's eminently triggerable. You know, when you play games and you have titles at different levels, I feel like Chantal's would be eminently triggerable. But the point of them saying that, I think, was to get her to admit that she was leaving the cat and the hamster in the apartment, which it certainly seems like she is. She said that they were being boarded with a person, which struck me as a little bit weird, because usually if you board them with a place rather than a specific person. I think it's a lot more likely that she's just paying someone to go in and feed them, which is not unusual here. When I was in China, my neighbor used to pay one of the school cleaners to just come in and feed the cat and change the cat litter. So it might be whoever the cleaner, the janitor, whoever is in the apartment's cleaning, because, you know, she mentioned that they have one for the building. Maybe they're just paying them to come in and do it, or someone else, someone that Solano's maybe. It'll be a little bit boring for the animals, but I don't think they're well entertained when either of them are there, so it's not that big a difference, really. But she lies about everything, and it was just another way to catch her in what appears to be a lie. I would certainly hope she's got someone coming in, because we don't know how long they're going for, and I certainly wouldn't want them there without someone checking in. I think it's unlikely someone's not going to at least check in, but it is also Foodie. So those were the bones of the live stream. Sorry, that was my remote. I don't think, I'll just put that a bit further away, that there was anything else really important. If I did miss any details, my apologies. So let's get on to her grocery haul. Spoiler alert, I always look at her groceries and I just think, what on earth are you gonna do with all that? And yet again, here we are. So let's just get into it.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I just have a short grocery haul for you.
Oh, we got music edited in. Look how special we are. Is she wearing another jumper? That's got a snowflake on it. That is another jumper. It's not the same jumper, is it? Her other one was just plain black. Again, she's in Kuwait in the summer.
I'm wearing my Canada sweater with...
Never mind, she was just about to tell us. Let's just listen.
Some snowflake on it because my AC is pretty high, so...
Okay, you know you have the option, just blow your mind here, of putting your AC up a little so you don't live on a refrigerated box, because I run my AC at 23, 24, and I tell you, you adapt to it pretty quickly. I know if you're British hearing that now, you might be horrified, but when outside is so hot, putting it onto 23, 24, you'll do okay. If you have to put jumpers on inside, it's okay to turn your AC off for 5 minutes.
I'm cold. Alright, I'm cool. Alright, so, I've been chicken baking, it smells so good. Have you ever had chicken with mayo sauce? I know it sounds like a fat girl thing, but I'm fat, so. Alright, so.
I don't think it sounds like a fat girl thing. I think it sounds like a disgusting thing. The only time I've ever seen, she says marinade, which sounds weird if it's just mayo. I have seen like curried marinades, mix in different things, and I suppose mayo could be one of those things, but no, my first instinct was to shudder.
Oh, first things first, yes, a lot of this is not healthy. It's not just like, you know, healthy stuff. It's kind of...
You know it's going to be pretty bad when she has to cop to that before she even shows us.
Kind of junky food.
Yeah, kind of junky.
So we have 2 big bottles of French dressing. This is my favorite. I love it. I love it. I love it when I eat salads. I love it when I eat cheese salads.
The concept of a cheese salad. She's going to explain it, but it doesn't help.
2 big bottles, French dressing. My favorite. favoris. Et aussi, on a acheté des bouteilles de hot sauce. Hot sauce, 2 hot sauces.
Right.
Vinegary type of hot sauce. I like this on rice, noodles, whatever.
Those would be the noodles she said she was never going to buy again. Again, spoiler alert.
They had a special on the cooking cream. Got a couple of these because I do cook with them a lot.
She puts that cooking cream into everything. I'm not afraid of cooking with a bit of cream. Like, don't get me wrong, especially when I'm doing low carb, but man, she goes through it.
I don't have Parmesan cheese, but I like making cream Parmesan potatoes baked in the oven. They're so good.
She also likes putting it in her tomato-based pasta sauces. Didn't she put some in a gravy at some point? Or was that just broccoli?
I guess it'll just have to be just cream potatoes. I don't know. Got a bottle of Laban for Salah. So
okay, so far we've got Laban, which she isn't going to have. We've got French dressing. We've got hot sauce. And we've got cream. What kind of meal are we making here?
Yeah, these things are for me and for Salah. So I've got some snacks as well.
Of course.
This is the snack bag. We got...
That is a whole hunk of seeds. And again, this is another item that she has acknowledged many a time that she just doesn't have control over and she can't buy if she wants to be moderated in her food. Based on this haul, that doesn't appear to be her current aim, but I know with a flight fast approaching, she was at least trying to be a little healthier.
Are these barbecue?
Can't do without extra
These
sodium.
look like the regular ones. I think they're barbecue. Sunflower seeds, ½ kilo.
500 grams. I'm so tempted to look up how many calories that is. In fact, yeah, let's do that. Now, I'm not counting anything from the roasting, from the sodium, that kind of thing, but 500 gram sunflower seeds calories. 2,920 calories. Because you know those sunflower seeds don't last very long. She munches through them.
These are Salah's beezers. In Arabic, they're called beezers. Believe it or not. He likes these kind.
I thought they were the same. Okay, doesn't matter.
And these ketchup squares. They're like shreddies, but they're ketchup flavored. If you love Chex Mix or Chex Mix or whatever,
I'm not sure how to search that, so I won't. But they're big old bags. They look like 500 gram bags a piece. Like it's going to be a lot.
It's at Bits and Bites. We have them in Canada. You will love those. Okay, I'm going to put this ice cream in the freezer right away because it's like hot in Kuwait and it's probably going to melt. This here is called Lulu. So this is a box of...
Oh, this is like a feast bar, essentially. When she said Lulu originally, I thought she meant like the hypermarket, but no, it's also a brand here.
Chocolate in the center, vanilla ice cream, has almonds on the outside, Lulu. From KBB brand. And this is Blitz bars. Vanilla ice cream with raspberry.
I feel like, oh, I haven't paused that very well. If you're in the UK, remind me what we call these. Because we have something, it's not, a Solero is one of the brands that do this, but we have a more basic one that looks a lot more like that, where it's like the ice lolly outside and the ice cream inside, and I couldn't remember the name. It was frustrating me, so please let me know if you remember.
Yum, I love those. It looks like those creamsicles or something, you know, raspberry creamsicle. Okay, where's the other ice cream here?
3 lots of ice cream, 3 different lots. She's leaving in probably less than a week. What are the chances any of those are going to be left at the end of this?
Felt very easy. We got a box of ice cream sandwiches. Now Salah loves these, but me, I prefer these.
Oh, like the Cornetto knockoffs. Again, she prefers those. That is a big old multi-pack, and she's got 2 other multi-packs. So even if she doesn't eat Salah's, which if she finished hers, I absolutely believe she'd eat. She may prefer the others, but I absolutely believe she'd eat. What are the chances she's just going to consume all of these?
These cones, they're very good. So I'm going to go put them away. I'll be right back. Okay, now I feel less rushed because the other stuff can wait a bit longer. All right. And I'm buying these things, like the ice cream and stuff, because I'm being realistic. Like, I'll say, okay, I'm not gonna eat this. You know how I do the cycle thing, right? Well,
the cycle thing. If you are new to Chantal, if you have recently been brought into her orbit, we have spent literal years dissecting her cycle. There have been graphics produced. There have been videos dedicated to it. Her cycle is an ever-encompassing thing. It has evolved with her, but retains its basic traits. Yes, we do know that you do that cycle thing. It is, in fact, one of your defining features.
Well, if I don't have ice cream in the house, then I basically order. I'll want to order it. I'll want to order a whole ice cream or a box of donuts or something. At least if I allow myself one ice cream, yeah, and...
Okay, I understand that argument. I actually do, saying if I have something at home that I don't need to order, so at the very least it'll save me money and I'll still be able to have something that'll be a bit more controlled. What I do not jive with here is the fact that if that's the case, if you're going to have one ice cream, which obviously she's not going to, but that's not really the point now, you don't need 4 multi-boxes of ice cream in your freezer. She likes those Cornetto ones. That was a multi-pack. She's not going to be here that long. She could have had one multi-pack so that she could have one ice cream a night, and Salah could have had his ice cream sandwiches, and we could have stuck at 2 boxes, and even that would have been a lot between 2 people, but spread over the week, not shopping again? Sure. That was your 4th box, madam. What do you think's going to happen? Because I know, and I think everyone else watching you knows, and I think, secretly or not so secretly, you know too.
Salah's going to help me regulate, so we'll see. I know you think I'm going to bite his head off if he doesn't let me eat the whole box, but no.
I think you will, and I think you'll throw such a tantrum. I think you will be a nightmare to live with, because you've admitted as much.
I'm going to try my best, but anyway. I have some romaine lettuce, really nice romaine lettuce. I've been craving that for salad.
That's her one green leafy thing, and wait till you see what she does with it.
We have 2 blocks of Monterey Jack.
Of course you do. And again, she's going away, and cheese doesn't really keep, so what are the chances that it's going to be there when she leaves?
Some butter.
4 sticks.
Unsalted. Some more cheese. Mozzarella, shredded.
That you can freeze. It's not great, but it's not a great quality cheese on its best day.
Cheese for my cheese salads.
Oh, it's for her cheese salads. Yeah, she's not going to freeze that. She's going to open it right away.
I just basically put a bit of romaine, a bunch of cheese, and French dressing.
Yeah. Bear in mind that romaine is what? 96% water. She basically has a teaspoon of water, cheese, and dressing. That is a salad.
Yum. And I'm gonna have some chicken breast with it. Basically, the mayo chicken is just basically chicken breast, and I score it, like I slice it like that, like lattice or whatever you call it, and then
what would I call that? Crosshatch? I feel like crosshatch.
I marinate them in a bit of mayonnaise, not much, and a little bit of ketchup, paprika, salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder.
Oh no thank you. Maybe it's normal, maybe it's not just a Chantal thing. I understand it as part of, like, I'd probably use yogurt rather than mayo. Like a curried thing, if I was going to do like a chicken tikka and then put it into a sauce and I marinated it and roasted it first. That kind of thing, yeah, I'm with you. But mayo, ketchup, and various spices.
And you bake it at 400 until they're done. And it's really juicy. The mayonnaise makes the chicken very juicy because breast can be a bit dry, and they're very good. It almost tastes like a barbecue chicken.
Oh, I didn't use barbecue sauce, friend. I'm not with her on this. I feel like Foodie's cookbook would be called Depression Cooking, but in a less creative way than people from the Great Depression.
So, 2 bottles of 1.25 liter Diet Pepsi.
Didn't she have like a 6-pack the other day? Is all that gone?
Because I like soda, and if I'm gonna drink some, it's not the healthiest, but it's better than the full sugar.
True, technically, but didn't she have like a crate of them? Where are those? Turn that camera around again.
Okay. I hate having all kinds of bags laying around.
Those bags will be on that table forever.
So try to put them away. All right, and then this is for Salah. I know people won't believe me, but I'm gonna drink the diet soda or water. He has mixed berry juice. And this apple juice.
I think the apple juice is for her because she does like apple juice. I think she's so on the berry, but she will never ever let go of the idea that juice is healthy, even to a diabetic. So I think the apple is likely to find its way into a glass in her stomach.
You like breakfast?
If we're lucky, a glass.
Okay, so I bought these and I said I would never buy them, I know.
You also said you would never buy the seeds, and here we are.
But they're cheap and they're delicious.
And they're terrible for you. No one argued cheap and delicious. There's a reason students survive on them. Or at least I think maybe after my time. I can remember doing a lot of like baked potatoes in university and like tuna pasta. Cheap and easy meals like that.
The fried Indomie, they have 10 packs here.
If you ever want to be put off instant noodles, I've seen this a few times come up on my shorts and it's freaked me out. Those packets of noodles put under a big old microscope and you can just see the bugs crawling around in them. And I'm just like, I know that there are thousands of tiny bugs we never see. I know they live in our eyelashes. I know they're everywhere. But it has put me off and I don't think I can eat them now.
So. Then I'm obsessed with these. I think people in the UK will know what I mean. The tin beans.
She's had a little bit of a UK, I don't want to say obsession, but she seems, I said who has she been watching, and people have been saying like, oh, this reactor, that reactor. I don't think she'd be emulating a reactor. I think she's watching someone on TikTok or something, because recently she's been trying to use more British slang and she's been trying to bring in more British things. Heinz beans means Heinz. Heinz beans are fine. They do have, or they used to have, I can remember being 11 years old and there was like a project you used to do. There was like an initiative and they'd have different topics and you had to do a project on it. And I think one of the topics one time was sugar. And we were looking at hidden sugar in different products and like, you know, salad cream, and I think beans were one of them. Now, it might be they've changed since, because I know people are more health conscious these days, but sauces like that, tinned beans and things like that, do tend to have a lot of hidden sugar in them.
Beans in tomato sauce. I love them, so I got 2 of those. You can eat them with, and the last item, certainly not least, is this white toast, white bread.
Mm-hmm.
The whole wheat didn't feel fresh. If
you're toasting it anyway, and like I keep my bread in the freezer because I'll just take out a slice when I need it if I'm eating it. I went through a period of baking my own bread and doing that, but I don't have any right now. But again, she's leaving in probably about a week, less than possibly. So we've got 4 bottles of dressing, 2 of hot sauce, 2 of French dressing. We've got 2 blocks of cheese, 2 bags of cheese. We've got a single sad romaine head of lettuce, which she's not going to use very much of. We've got 10 packs of noodles, 4 multi-packs of ice cream, some tinned beans and white bread, and some diet soda. I am sure this week is just going to be excellent for all her health concerns.
Vitamin D3, fluffy white bread. So how I like to enjoy that is I take some of the butter and I put it in a pan as if you're going to make a grilled cheese. Just a little bit of butter. Because I have a non-stick that's the new pans I bought there in the one grocery haul, are so amazing. Like nothing sticks to them. My stainless steel pots, things stick to them and I'm annoyed with them. So I got this piece was on.
Because you don't know how to use stainless steel pans, just heat them up to the point where the water's at mercury point so that it rolls around. empty it out, and your pan will be hot enough to be non-stick with a little bit of oil.
Sale, half price. It was like 36 KD down to like maybe 13. Now that's more than half price, I think. I can't do math anyways.
That is how math works.
So, yeah, so I like to do that. Then toast, put the bread on and like toast it, flip it sides.
That's fried bread, madam. Don't get me wrong. I've had a full English. I've had fried bread in my life, but that's not toasted. You didn't toast it.
Toast it in the fry pan with a bit of butter, and it's it's chef's kiss. It's so good. And then I like to eat the beans with that. Maybe some of the broccoli or Brussels sprouts that I like. But it's a quick...
Broccoli and Brussels sprouts, beans on toast? Oh my God, no. Wait till she discovers you can have cheese and beans. It's going to be a revelation for her. Cheese and beans on a baked potato or on some toast. Oh, it's going to change her life. She's going to be so happy.
Like an easy meal. It's filling, it's satisfying, and I find when I eat that, I do feel satisfied and, you know, less likely to order out junk. I guess just because I feel like the bread is junky, and a lot of people will think that it is.
Could anybody point me to a day where she was eating this stuff and then didn't order out? I'd love to see it.
And we'll think that a lot of these foods are junky, and
they are. I'll give you a pass on the romaine lettuce, but even that, not the way you serve it.
Not like health foods or anything, but it's just a little top up. We got the groceries today, just now, and as per the bill, so everything, if I'm rounding it off by a few fills or whatever, it was like 20 KD.
That's a
lot.
So
I'll try to put the price here for you to let...
What? You put it into Australian dollars, but not British. Not that I would trust your conversions, but still. It doesn't actually matter what currency it's in. The point is she spends too much on crap that doesn't actually make full meals.
You know exactly what that is in like different currencies, because I know a lot of my viewers are from the West, so like Canada, US, UK.
Yeah, UK that you did not convert for.
Australia, so you're probably thinking like, you know, what is that? Not translated, but converted. So I don't mind showing you guys what that is. Just takes a minute or so. So yeah, so that was it for that. This will probably just last like, you know, a little while. Other than that...
When she says a little while, again, putting it together as meals, yes, she's got a loaf of bread, but she's got only 2 tins of beans, and she'll eat a tin at a time, because her portions tend to be quite large. So then I guess she can make some grilled cheese sandwiches with some more of the bread and some of the cheese. She's drowning 2 lettuce leaves in dressing and cheese. Like, what else is she going to make with that? Noodles. We've seen her with a hubcap of like 5 packs of noodles. And she's going to eat ice cream. Like that is the plan for the week.
Maybe like for the week or something. I don't know. But I will say I am like stressing out. I'm just like, not in a bad stress. I'm like, I have good anxiety. Like, I'm so excited to travel. Like, you know, in any condition I'm in, I'm just excited.
She did say that she was nearly done packing in her live, I believe, because someone asked for a pack with me and she was like, I'm nearly finished.
Because, sorry, I have a lot of lint and stuff. You know, I'm trying to like clean my place. Like, I want it to be really clean so when we come back, it's not going to be as much to clean up. There'll probably be some sand dust that seeps in through the windows or something. I'll have to dust and stuff. But yeah, I think...
She better clean that apartment within an inch of its life, because when I tell you she will get cockroaches.
You know, just starting to do that, preparing to travel. So I can't wait. Anyway, yeah, so this is just a short video. Just wanted to show you guys a little grocery haul. Again, this is just a few things. I still have some things, you know, I still have a big bag of rice, usually I have a pot of rice in the fridge. I can just...
Okay, so she can have rice and hot sauce.
Heat up and give to Salah as a side. I just needed some things for some salad. I have some tomatoes, so I needed some lettuce. I have some carrots. Go check my community tab. I made a really good dinner yesterday.
I will actually say I saw that picture on a community tab and it looked surprisingly balanced.
I did have that takeout for lunch,
yes,
the chapatis, but for dinner I made, you know, chicken breast. I had some of the rice. I had some carrots, steamed carrots.
It's still on that enormous serving plate. I really wish she'd get some regularly sized plates because I think that no matter what she was eating, that would be incredibly helpful.
With a little bit of butter, and then I had
a little bit of butter. We can see it pooling in the center.
I made a daku sauce, which is like a fresh tomato sauce. So I took some of the tomatoes, chopped them up with a bit of like a tablespoon of tomato paste, some fresh garlic, and a bit of water, and you make like a sauce and you blend it and you put it over the rice and chicken. So in my community tab picture, that's what the sauce is. It's a fresh tomato sauce. I always, you know, get the dakus as a side, the tomato sauce as a side when I order like mash boost and things from here, chicken and rice. So I decided to make my own. I had fresh tomatoes and it did not disappoint. Oh, and I put a little bit of honey because the tomato's a little acidic. So it's just, yeah, it was really good. And so I'm making more chicken breast now. I'm gonna have a salad with that. I'm not sure if I'll have a little bit of rice or not. We'll see, or it's some indomie. We'll see. But
we will see.
Yeah, French dressing is my favorite dressing. Comment your favorite salad dressing below. I say this one, and then probably creamy cucumber, and then probably Catalina.
Salad cream for me.
Are my favorites. So, and then after that, probably just balsamic vinegar and olive oil. I love that as well sometimes. So, I don't even know what French is made of.
I don't think that's really important.
It's just like a mix of things. I don't know.
It's literally got pictures of ingredients on the front, but let's not look too closely.
Maybe red pepper? I don't know, but it's really good. So, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye! And to end the video, here it is, my dinner. Chicken breast and salad.
I have my doubts that that's all she would have eaten, but just look at that for a second. Yes, she's got lettuce on the plate. I give her full points for it. It is a vegetable. It was at one point growing, but it is a vehicle for cheese and dressing.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye. Okay, I am going to leave her there. I'm sure between now and her leaving, she'll have to drum up some kind of drama because she may have to slow down on uploading while she's away. And therefore, we don't actually know how long she's away for, right? But she'll want to get as much money as possible into the kitty before she leaves, I would imagine. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get this edited, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.